We're going to give him maybe 3. Nope, they're going to call it 2 down to the 13-yard line. Aaron Berry entering the game, junior running back. Contreras coming out at 2nd and 8 at the Azle 13-yard line. 3.5 minutes left to go in this contest where the Falcons lead it by a score of 49-20 on senior night. Sasser directing traffic, telling his guys, hey, this is where we need to be. Play clock, plenty of time. Man in motion is Perez. They're going to give it to him, and Perez, the ball hits the turf. Perez is, I think, going to be able to fall on top of it back to the 17-yard line, a loss of 4. Trying to get senior wide receiver Christian Perez in the game, and unfortunately, I didn't see the exchange all the way, but the ball hit the turf.
He did a good job of recovering that because that ball could have got out, and he had 2 defenders right around him, and he wisely picks it up and tucks it back in.
I thought he did a good, absolutely. 3rd and 12. Barry motions back into the backfield from the left slot. Williamson out wide left. Perez out wide right. This time they give it to Barry. A little stretch play around the right side. He's got running room inside the 10, inside the 5. Going to be tackled all the way at the Azle 2-yard line.
Wow. Got the seam and just creased right through it. He's a hard-nosed runner out there.
He took it out right. He found his cutback lane. He did it, and man, he saw the field well. I like what I see out of that junior running back. I got the opportunity to watch him at the JV level, and he's a tough runner.
He is.
1st and goal at the 2 for the Falcons. 2 minutes left to go here in this contest. Snap to Sasser. The give to Contreras. Let's see if that senior can find the touch. Oh,
that's close.
1 yard shy. He picks up 1 when he needed 2, but I thought he might have been able to get there on the play, Nick.
Yeah, it's darn close. One more play like that, and I think he's in.
Mark Contreras, generally a blocking back, comes into the game. 20 carries on the year for only 32 yards, but he'd love to find the end zone here. C.J. Harris in the ball game, I believe. Nope. Has Jimmy done another high snap? Contreras this time. Touchdown. No, that's got to be it. Really? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That's the arms in the air by the referee, and senior Mark Contreras scores his first touchdown of the year on senior night. That's got to be a great feeling. The kid will never forget this. You know, I mean, it was a 1-yard run, but he crosses the goal line.
Yeah.
What a feeling.
Aaron Davis, co-captain and All-American.
That is pretty darn cool, man.
And Cassidy K.
You know, Mark Contreras, not the biggest guy on the field, but I think he might play like the biggest guy on the field. Mark Contreras, 5'5", 175, but man, he's just gritty-gutty. All those other things, bring your lunch pail and all the rest of the stuff.
Yeah, he very much is.
Kriegsman on to attempt the extra point. Dalton Montgomery late getting on the field at the right tackle. Play clock down to 7 on the PAT try. Let's see if they can get this off. 3, 2, and the snap comes. They get it off. Kriegsman's kick is perfect. 1:39 left to go. Falcons lead this one 56-20. And I think we'll just keep it right here. Brother Van, you got any other words here on senior night?
Brother Van, we have lost Brother Van.
Apparently not. Nick, what are your thoughts here? I mean, it's good to see these guys get out there and get some action and hit, find pay dirt. I don't know when the last time Contreras scored a touchdown was, but that's
I'm just glad we had this type of game and we could get a lead, get out ahead, and Coach felt totally comfortable in putting those seniors in and giving them their due on their last night in, and they're having some success, and getting into the end zone, making plays, and it's just fun to watch, and it's great for their parents. They sit over here all season long watching the starters and wait for their kid to get in, and here's where they actually get to go in and get a few contributing minutes.
Yeah, it's just got to be cool, and this just worked out good. Again, hats off to the Falcon players. They aren't going to the postseason. They don't have Week 11. They don't have a game next week, so I give them a lot of credit for coming out here and still saying we want to go kick butt, and that's exactly what they did tonight, Nick.
Well, that's what I loved about Coach's statement, and there's a lot of teams who would not want to play us Week 11 right now.
Kriegsman going to send a little pooch kick. Now this is the right side. It's fielded at the 29-yard line. He's taking it up the center of the field. He's going to be wrapped up and gang tackled by about 6 Falcons over there on the 37-yard line. Look like Bob Jackson, Tommy Parson, Devontae Traylor in on that stop. Defensively, Colton Henry getting some action at right outside linebacker. Cody Carroll, Hunter Blanton, Walker Valsius on that defensive line. Also number 66, Joey DiPiazza. Gerald Bryan in at left corner. Jamal Carter getting onto the field. Andrew Craig still directing traffic as the free safety. Sophomore Kane Cox in at middle linebacker. A minute and a half left to go. Cole going to keep it himself. Cody Carroll in on the tackle. Nice job by the senior, number 54. Coach Young talked about Cody Carroll. Looked like Joey DiPiazza also in on that play for Lake Dallas. Both those D tackles go and wrap up the runner. Coach Young talks about both those guys in the coach's interview. If you didn't get a chance to listen to it, you can go back and listen to it on archive. But they're undersized defensive linemen. But he says they're so important to the team because they keep the locker room good. You know, they're just good teammates. They come and lift. They come and do all the stuff they need to do. Walker Valsius with a tackle for loss drops the quarterback for a 3-yard loss back to the 37-yard line. That's
Walker
a nice
was the
play.
most sharp dressed player today. He was all dressed up, shirt and tie and everything today.
Good stuff here. This is good stuff on senior night. Falcons leading 56-20. Half a minute left to go here. Cole looks like he's going to swing it right side. Salisbury's going to be run out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Courtney Holder running him out of bounds. Excuse me, that was number 9, Seth Townsend. 20.8 seconds left on the clock. Brother Van, are you with us yet?
Yeah, I'm still down here.
We lost you for a little while. What were you doing?
I was going through the team, shaking hands and telling them good job. So last time we're going to see a lot of these guys on the field here tonight.
Good work. We thought you might have got strangled by your huge jacket. Cole this time. It's DiPiazza hitting him in the backfield. Craig is going to end up coming up, making the tackle along with Ben Williamson and Kane Cox. And with 10.7 seconds left to go on the clock,
Number 16, Dalton Cole.
we have a timeout called.
Who called timeout?
Like 80.
Tim.
On the stop.
Yeah, we did.
7 is Andrew Craig. That was a 3rd down.
Hey, tell Nick and Fab to get their words out. It's coming up here.
Nick and Fab, you got to get your words out. It's coming up.
I'm down here by the band. They'll be able to hear
You
it really well.
expect to see them?
They better.
All right. Hornets turn the ball over on downs. It's 1st and 10 for the Falcons.
I don't have a jacket.
No, you can do it from the booth. It's okay.
All right, we'll go down.
Kelly wants to film them. Contreras coming off. Play clock's down to 7. Clock is stopped at 10.7 seconds left to go. And I believe Sasser just going to kneel this one down. We have a delay of game called, so we're going to back it up 5 yards and run this victory formation here from the 43-yard line of Azle. Falcons totally dominated this game. 26 first downs. Azle had 8. 465 yards of total offense. Azle had 169. And, guys, here on senior night at Falcon Field, Brett Sasser goes up under center to take the snap in the final knee, and this ball game is over. What a good victory. I know there's not playoffs on the line, but congratulations, Lake Dallas Falcons. It looks like the booth got empty, Kelly and Parker, as Fab and Nick are headed down to the sideline, so we're going to keep it right here. You guys can watch this as part of the penalties for not participating in the weight loss. And I say participate, not finishing 1 or 2. The 2 losers had to go down and sing the fight song with the band. So hopefully we'll get on it, and Kelly will be able to get you some good video of this and have a good time with it. Brother Van, you keeping your eyes out for him?
I can't hear a word.
Where are you right now?
I'm down in front of the band on the 20-yard line.
It's a horrible place to be. In front, it's a little loud, isn't it? Yeah, the Falcons, they carried the ball 50 times, 239 yards. They had 225 yards passing. Dagan was 18 for 26, 3 touchdowns, 1 INT. It all got going in the first with a Dagan Hahn 1-yard run. Simpson followed that up with a 2-yard run. Azle answered back. It was a Salinas 9-yard run, bringing it 14-7.
Dan?
Yes?
Get Fab and Nick ready.
They're on their way. I don't know where they are. Hey, they're on the track. Tell them to hustle up. You got your radio on, boys? Put your hand up
here,
if you do.
guys,
Hustle up. Let's
You're
go.
Have to run.
Fab's got a bad back.
They're going to start without him.
Tell the band to stop.
I can't tell the band to
It's
stop.
your brother Van. Come on. You got him running down there, Kelly? All right. Man, I tell you what, they're moving. I'm impressed with this. Oh, they got to get their fingers up in the air.
Get your fingers in the air.
Yeah. Don't mess this up, boys. And sing it. You got to sing it to the microphone.
I don't know where we're starting.
Just start somewhere.
May you ever
Find us.
We can't.
Loyal and true. Glory to the green and white. Will ever be true. Here's to the school we love. Here's a toast to you. Lose weight.
Oh, that is great, man. That is fantastic. Holy smokes. Hey, hats off to brother to Nick and Fab for getting
Good
down there and
job,
making that
guys.
happen.
Good job.
Well, hey, I'll go ahead and go through the scoring summaries again. Can you pull up our whole offensive team stat, Parker, to see if you can do that? And I'll just give everybody that. But, again, the first quarter, Dagan Hahn, 1-yard run. Falcons 7, Azle 0. Simpson follows it up with a 2-yard run. Salinas answers for Azle with a 9-yard run. At the end of the first quarter, the score is Lake Dallas 14, Azle 7. Second quarter starts with a Simpson 12-yard run, 21-7. Brewer is found in the end zone by Dagan Hahn for a 27-yard scoring strike, 28-7. Sasser, a 10-yard touchdown reception late in the second quarter to take it to 35-7, just 9.7 seconds left before we go to halftime. Falcons open in the third. It was a 50-yard interception return by junior defensive lineman Josiah Tauefa. Falcons leading 42-7. 3-yard reception by Tauefa for a touchdown, the individual. In the last score of the third quarter was a 3-yard reception by Josiah Tauefa. Now it's 49-7. In the fourth quarter, Azle answered. Cole carried the ball 4 yards for a touchdown. Now we're at 49-13. PAT failed. Salisbury gets on the board as a 6-yard reception from Cole, 49-20. And the final score of the game, folks, senior running back with 1:39 left to go. 1-yard touchdown run by Mark Contreras, his first of the season. That's the final score. It ends 56-20 here at Falcon Field on senior night. Looking at the statistics, we have a lot of people in there. Dagan Hahn, 18 for 26, 225, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. On the year for Dagan Hahn, 29 touchdowns, only 9 interceptions. Excellent job by the sophomore quarterback. Carrying the football tonight, Brandon Simpson, 18 for 105. Been quite a while since we had somebody go over the 100 mark. Long as 17, 2 touchdowns. Dagan, 8 carries, 57 yards. Tommy Parsons, 5 for 20. Mark Contreras, 4 for 22. C.J. Harris, 4 for 10. Jimmy Dunn, 3 for 15. Josiah Tauefa, 2 carries, 19 yards. Ben Williamson, unfortunately, gets credit for a 1 for -25 on that snap that went over his head. Aaron Berry, 1 for 15. And Andrew Craig, we have in there for 1 for 6, and I'm having a hard time remembering that one. Receiving, Keegan Brewer, another big night. 7 receptions, 113 yards, 1 touchdown. So on the season for Keegan Brewer, he had a big year. The Falcons' leading receiver. That's going to take him out to 750 yards and 11 touchdowns. Good showing there for the sophomore receiver. C.J. Harris, 4 catches, 31 yards. Brandon Simpson, 2 for 42. Garrett Shackelford, 2 for 19. Brett Sasser caught 2 passes for 17 yards, 1 touchdown. And Josiah Tauefa caught 1 for 3 yards and a touchdown. It was a great night here at Falcon Field. Waiting for Nick and Fab to get back up here. Hopefully he's not too far out of breath. I think Nick might be hanging out on the field. But this being the final game of the 2013 season, we'd like to say thank you to the fans for listening. Hopefully you've enjoyed the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast. Thank you to all the folks that helped put this on, including Brother Van on the sidelines, Noah Hernando on camera generally, Nathan Gilbert running around helping us out. Hey, we got little Fab up here. Parker Webb, our trusty statistician. Fab Salas, producing, twisting and tweaking, making it happen. For my partner, St. Nick Frederickson. I'm Dandy Dan, and we are out. Thanks, guys.
He's over at the Fieldhouse.
No, Brother Van lost 11 pounds. Tonight's Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast was brought to you by Flooring America, The Church of Corinth, Dr. V at Corinth Orthodontics, T.W. Hicks Flooring, Salon Renee, North Star Bank, Chick-fil-A, Sugar Queen Cupcakes, James Wood Auto Parts, Geico of Corinth, Chase and Tail Barbecue, Loretto Family Dentistry, Nick Frederickson at T-Rock Construction, Laird Lind at Lake Cities Realty, Lake Dallas ISD, and Mark Tucker, your local Allstate agent. Thank you for listening to tonight's game.